What is up, guys? It's Josh here, and today I am bringing you a Hunger Games gameplay commentary for your viewing pleasure. Today I was playing with the Fireman kit, mainly just because I like having that MLG water bucket in case I come across a tower, and it definitely helped in this game quite a bit. Its secondary use, of course, which is to not actually take fire damage. I don't really care about I just like having the water bucket on me. So here I go down to get an or a stone sword, but actually decide to go back up because I don't have enough time. So I just go for the wood and get my stew, of course. So right off the bat here, when the game is going to start, I have a contender here who goes for me, and I get quite a few hits off on him, and he just goes running. It didn't look like he had stew, so anyways, he keeps running as usual, and of course I pursue, and I just finish him off in one hit right there, get all of his mushrooms and a stone sword, which was great. So, killed the chicken for the food, and this guy I didn't want to kill because he was a sub, but I just told him not teaming and he ran away. But here, two people were fighting, and I kind of jumped in to join the fun. But it turned out that it was actually a huge team who I was going after, so lots of teams this game, and you'll see that later. But this was like a team of 3 or 4, and they were definitely following me. They were cannibals, as you can see by my hunger, but I refill and go in to try to kill this guy, and I'm almost out of stew, and I kill him and get his stew. Thank God for quick dropping there. Sonic FF runs away, but while this guy's refilling, I do manage to kill him. But there is more. Another guy actually comes to try to kill me, and I think he was a cannibal too, but I'm not really sure. So basically, I've killed 2 on their team, and there were like 4 of them. I go to refill and start trying to take him out. I wasn't PvPing the best in this fight, and I did not have a lot of stew. He hits me over here, and I take that chance to run away and try to re-stew, basically. He gets me down to half a heart here, and I get myself back up to 4 hearts with a stew, because even if I fell 3 blocks, I would have died there. So here's just some random guy who didn't have anything, and he was a pretty easy kill. Actually had nothing. He didn't even drop a compass, so that was fun. But I go in, I'm ready to face Ender Creeper now again, but I am not actually tracking him, so I go and I find these people mining. I go for the one mining because he's distracted, kill him before Sandstorm can get a hit on me, and then I kill Sandstorm, giving me an iron sword, and they had a lot of iron too. So this allows me to get full iron. So this is the second team I've faced this game. They didn't have stew, of course, so they're really not a threat. If you don't have stew in the game, you can basically take down a team of 5 on your own if people don't have stew. But anyways, I get full iron. Now I have 2 iron swords and a bucket, so I'm fully loaded here. I break the furnaces so no one else stumbles upon them and gets the iron, actually. And I continue on my way hunting. And this guy actually was pretty far underground. I thought there would be a cave system down there because he kept moving really quickly, which usually means he's not mining, of course. So I look for another entrance, and it turns out there's these 2 big waterfalls coming down here. So I look down here a bit, but all I find are dead ends. So unfortunately, I could not find him down here, and I didn't really know where he went. So that was a bit frustrating. I checked like 3 times, but anyways, I decide to just go back up and continue my hunt, the slow waterfall climb. It's pointing at Sonic FF, who, if you remember, was on that big team that I killed earlier. and I go to mine up, and there's actually another team of about 3 or 4 people. I'm not exactly sure. I think it was 3. Um, and they're up here. He knocks me off and gets me down to 2 hearts. That was a really close fall there, but I get my stuff together after that, and I gotta get out of this ravine. They have no armor, so I can most likely take them out. Um, if I get out of this ravine, but they're definitely using the ravine to their advantage here. Luckily, there were those 2 big waterfalls that are right there. He hits me like 3 times, and I fall into them. So I am towering up with a water bucket in case I need to MLG water, but also there are those 2 waterfalls there that that give me a sense of safety at least. They want a team because they're subs, but of course I'm not teaming this game. Some people just, when they're not teaming, they just don't say anything, but I like to say I'm not teaming, or else you kind of get a cheap kill on the people when you start attacking them. So anyways, he hit me again here, and I fall into the water again. So I decide just to go over to this side of the ravine and try towering up over there. It's a bit higher, and I think that I can get up there faster and they won't notice as much. So I go to tower up, of course, and they do notice me, but they can't really get me since I'm under the cover of all this stone and dirt here. So I mine up, and I'm towering up, and I see one of them. I actually make it to the surface, and now I am free to try to take them out one by one. They all run in different directions, which is never good when you're teaming, especially when you're facing a full iron. You're going to want to team up on him. So here he just hits me once and runs away. So I go to re-stew, and I actually start getting hit by Sonic again. And he was not a half-bad PvPer, but his friend came in to help him out like a good teammate should, and I got a refill there. One of their teammates, instead of helping them out, starts towering, which is a bit strange, but once again, thank God for quick dropping. I get all those stews in my inventory. He goes into the ravine, but I'm like, I gotta pursue him, so I MLG water right here. And that was risky, but I love MLG watering. It's pretty fun. But, so, his teammate, one of the teammates towered, I believe that was Ender Creeper, and Sonic is just going to tower right back out of the ravine, and I did not want to get stuck in a ravine for a second time. He actually goes to tower 2, and at this point I wasn't sure if they were stompers or what they were, if they were Ender mages, but that water bucket with Fireman really helps me out. So I actually decide not to go to this guy and to actually go for the other guy, refill my stews. So this water bucket, I love having a water bucket because it's the perfect anti-tower item and you don't need a kit for it. But this guy actually is a stomper, and he jumps and gets dangerously close to me, actually. I didn't think he could make it that close from there. But while he's trying to run away, I hit him so much that he can't sprint, and I kill him. So now Sonic FF is the only one left on their 3-man team. So I can't move on to another person because my compass is pointing towards them. So I just go up with the water bucket once again, and this time I go all the way to the top because I like playing the game risky, honestly. It just makes it more fun and obviously makes a more entertaining gameplay. He gets up here, and he actually breaks the bridge between us, like probably a smart move on his part. So because then I actually have to get on the edge and tower towards him, and that is going to put me at a disadvantage. I can't actually look at him. I have to tower like this, and he just keeps breaking it, and he's getting very low on his platform. His platform is getting very short, and I run out of dirt there. Decide to go for the cobble instead, and I place it down, and now we're very close. He decides to hit me, falls, but it turns out he is a stomper. so or something of that sort, because he did not die from that fall damage. Maybe it was a turtle or whatnot, but he decides to run again, and that kind of ticked me off. But he's going towards the feast here, which I actually didn't notice had been announced, or I probably would have ditched his tower. Only 7 players remaining at this point, but I go to the feast. Here you can see we're at the feast, and there is a team of 4 awaiting us with some armor, but not that much. I know I can't really take them out if they're all around me and they're not spread out at all, which it makes it hard to take out a team if they're not spread out. You want to focus on one person at a time. Sonic says, "You want a team now?" And I was like, yes, because we have to take out these people, and they actually do have iron this time. So I refill, and I hear one of them caught themselves on fire, so I go in. He actually was an easy kill. I'm not sure what was up with that. I go for the guy with the most armor, since he is split up from the group. Sonic is actually killing the 3rd teammate over there, and actually manages to kill him, so he was definitely a good teammate to have, so I could single out this guy who was a Viking. I kill him and say GG, and now we are officially a team, since we fought these two together, or this team together. And I get the bread, which was nice as well. And it turns out there were only 3 people left in the game, one of which was towered on top of the feast, of course. So I used my water bucket again to actually to make water around, so if he stomps, it's not going to hurt me too bad. And I don't know he's a stomper, but I'm assuming, just because, I mean, everyone's a stomper. So we go in for the feast. I get arrows and a bow, which is great because I can hopefully shoot this guy off with a MLG bow shot. Get a bit of iron or diamond there, but that doesn't really matter. I go to get more water in case I need to go up there and actually take him out up there. I go to shoot him off, but he actually already jumped before I shot, and Sonic survived that. Probably he was shifting, but now he's at the mercy of basically people with full iron. Sonic has a lot of diamond. That basically makes him the same as full iron. So he is on the run, of course, and I don't blame him because his odds are not looking good right now, especially as a stomper. But we're getting a few hits on him. He turns here, and Sonic finishes him off. So now we're the last people. I get a screening with him because he was a fan, so respect for that. And I decide to finish this game off with a 1v1, no refills. We all get the same armor. One thing I did overlook, though, is we went back to the feast to get better stuff. But one thing I did overlook is that I had a diamond sword and he had an iron sword, even though we had the same armor level. So he was at a slight advantage. I didn't know it at the time, so I am sorry for that. But this was definitely a close 1v1. So here we're swapping armor and making sure that we're all good, have the same amount. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1 I type, and here goes the 1v1. I get a hit on him and him on me. He's actually doing pretty good, trying to strafe and whatnot. He runs back there for some reason, not really sure why. I always quick drop even if there's no refills because I can't really hotkey anymore. I always quick drop no matter what. So I feel like he's getting the lead on me. I'm getting low on stew now, and now I am completely out, but I do manage to kill him and win the game. Have to disconnect before it crashes or it corrupts the footage. But anyway, guys, I think he mismanaged his stew a little bit or something, because he definitely hit me more than I hit him in that fight. So maybe he just panic stewed or something. But great job, Sonic. And anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this gameplay, please drop a like and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.